All right, Bobcat fans, we're here, Coach's Corner. This segment sponsored by Roof Masters and Bubba's 33 in Longview, Texas. Today, our coach is Coach Holson. Coach, how are you today, man?
I'm good, man. How are you?
Oh, man, yeah, doing well. You know, Coach, and I'm going to ask you a weird question to start off with. It's an admiration for me, is being called coach, and that's a title you're going to carry the rest of your life. What does that mean to you?
Well, it carries a lot of weight. It's one of those deals where you're an example. Whether you're at the school, you're out in Walmart, you're at the church, wherever you're at, people see you. Those kids look up to you. You got to be an example to them and how you're supposed to act, how men are supposed to act around people, and how you treat each other. It's all just it's a process of teaching these guys how to live and grow up.
Man, and that's awesome because it's something you may not even realize. I imagine you do, though, that even in 20 years from now, you're going to have somebody come up to you and say, Coach Holson, and you're going to change something in their life for the better, man. So how long we been here at Hallsville?
I believe this is year 17 in Hallsville.
Year 17, so we're a Bobcat now.
Is this your first stop here?
No, sir. This is the third time around, sir. And I think you knew that. That's why you asked the question. But yeah, third time back. Hopefully this is the time to stay. But yeah, been here, came back a couple times, and that's why it's hard to keep all the years track. But 17, I think, all together.
So what is your primary? What is your primary here at the junior high? What do you coach?
At the junior high, I teach health, and then I coach football, basketball, and track. Mainly right now this year we've kind of split the staff up with the football staff, where I'm kind of over the seventh grade team, kind of lead those guys when we're on the road, and then we all help out with the 8th grade, and then I coach the basketball. When it's basketball season, I'm kind of over the junior high basketball program as a whole, and then when it comes to track season, I coach pole vault in the track season, and also at the high school level, we help out with all those sports where we can.
Coach Holson has been the head basketball coach here. Don't let him fool you. I've known Coach Holson for a long time. He does a good program here. How many kids do you have in your basketball program? We're going to talk about basketball a little bit. How many do you have in your basketball program on a whole?
Each year we have on the 7th grade we keep 30 for the whole group, so it's 15 on the A and 15 on the B. And then in the 8th grade we go to 27, just a little bit smaller numbers to try to be a little more competitive. You got 12 on the A and 15 on the B. And speaking of numbers, you didn't bring up football numbers, but speaking of numbers, we've got a lot of kids out for football right now. It is awesome. We've got almost 100 kids in 7th grade and 8th grade. So you just got a lot of kids out there that are really interested in the sport, and it's good. So makes it a little work on us, but we're getting a lot of teams. You got an A team, a B team, and a C team now that are playing, trying to get guys in and getting playing time and get them experience.
So how do you balance 100 kids? I mean, how do you figure out how to get them playing time and where they should be? I know you try to. In the 7th grade, it's by size, basically. You don't want to make a kill, but how do you balance that many kids?
Well, that's the challenge that's ongoing throughout the season. Like we're still, like last night and the night before.
Monday night.
Tuesday. Last night for the 8th grade, but last night and the night before for the 8th grade and the 7th grade on Monday, we're still switching guys around. We tell them, look, if you start performing well, you may get moved to the B or you may get moved to the A. If we know we need to think you're going to get more playing time down in the B from the A, we may move you down and move a couple guys down, a couple guys up, and you're constantly moving, shifting around the guys and kind of seeing if they start improving. Because some of these guys have never played football before. Some of them guys have played Little League growing up, so they may just be a little bit ahead of some of the other guys. And so as they start to mature, they start to grow up, they start to learn a little bit more. They may shift from one place to the other. You just got to kind of keep an eye on them, see how they're doing. Are they learning? Are they doing what they're supposed to do? Acting right? You give them that reward, or hey, I think you get more playing time down here. Let's get you a chance to get some more playing time and get better.
So how long did it take to get all 100 kids' names down? You still put the sticker on top of their helmets?
No doubt. You gotta have the sticker. You gotta have the nameplate.
Hey, you come here.
That's right. So you gotta have that nameplate, because if you're not, 100 kids in a month is almost impossible when you're running with 2 different groups. So yeah, you gotta have something to kind of help yourself out, but eventually it takes a while, but you'll get them.
What made you decide to get into coaching?
I knew early on in my life I wanted to be around sports in some form or fashion. I enjoy the sports, all the sports, and I've always kind of enjoyed the aspect of the getting involved in what goes who goes where, and what are they doing, what's their jobs. And funny story, back when I was in high school, I was a senior in high school on the basketball team, sitting on the bench over there talking to the guys during practice, telling them what they should be doing. And the guy smarted off back. He said, "All right, Coach Holson." I said, "You know what? That's not a bad idea. I think I may take that up. I like that."
Well, Coach, and I know we're running out of time, but I want to ask this: what, outside of being in the classroom and coaching, what are your activities you like to do?
Well, I got my 2 boys and my wife that they keep us pretty busy. My wife's a realtor in Longview. My 2 boys, I've got a freshman in high school that's on the freshman team playing center and left tackle. I've got a 7th grader on the 7th grade B team playing inside receiver and safety. And then outside of all that, all the family time, whichever you can squeeze in some more time, I like to play cornhole.
Are we any good at it?
I'm decent. I don't like to brag on myself, but
Yeah.
I'm pretty good.
Yeah, you're pretty good.
So rumor has you the best coach in Hallsville. Is that a true rumor?
I don't go around saying stuff like that. Don't put that words in my mouth, guy. Okay, Coach
I think that's
Coach
what he
Strick-
said.
Coach Strick's going to try to get you in trouble over there. Now, head up one-on-one, maybe. I don't know. We'll see. But it'd be a good match.
It depends on what kind of partner you have.
Hey, the partner's a big deal.
I heard your partner's been holding you back the whole time. That's just what I've been hearing.
Is that what you heard?
Coach Holson, thank you for joining us. Fans at home, Coach's Corner. We'll see y'all next time.